Hello beautiful people, hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today we made bread, lovely delicious soft bread, very yummy bread. So guys, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, just hit the red button under, just hit it. It's free, it's actually free, it won't cost you anything. So now we have 3.5 cups of flour, we have 40 grams of butter. The other half of the flour is for kneading. Don't forget, the main dough calls for just 3 cups of flour. So we have melted butter over there, and we have brown sugar, we have white sugar. Next we have warm water and hot water over there. 1 cup of hot water. This is warm water, 1/4 cup of water, warm water. We're going to use it to mix our yeast and sugar, because if you use hot water for your yeast, it is going to kill your yeast. The poor yeast will die. Yes, it will die. So now we're going to add into the bowl, we're going to add our yeast and the warm water. So in goes into the bowl our yeast. So guys, please don't forget, like I said, subscribe, it is free, and like and share. Thank you. So in goes our yeast into the bowl. So next we're going to add our warm water, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. I like sweet bread, so I like to use sugar. So next we're adding the warm water. So now we're gonna mix this very well. We're gonna mix it very well and set it aside for 5 minutes. So while we're mixing this, guys, why haven't you subscribed? Please tell me why. Leave it in the comments why you haven't subscribed. Let me fix it, please. But if there's no reason, just subscribe. If you don't know where it is, just look to your right. You will see a red button where they wrote subscribe. Just click on it. That's it. So back to our bread. Pouring into our mixing bowl, we poured in 1/4 cup of melted butter. You can use margarine if you don't have butter. So in goes salt. Next we're adding 2 tablespoons of sugar, and next after the 2 tablespoons of sugar, we're gonna add our brown sugar. I love brown sugar in my bread, it makes it extra nice. So next we're gonna pour in the hot water, 1 cup of hot water. Trust me, after you've tried out this recipe, you will see why. And you've done bread before, you've made bread before with warm, normal cool water, and you've never tried hot water. When you try this, you will see the difference. So now we're gonna add 1.5 cup of flour. We divided our flour into 2 batches. So the first 1.5 cup of pouring and mix. This is what it looks like. So after mixing this, before we add our yeast mix, you see what it looks like now after 5 minutes. So we're going to add this into our mixing bowl and mix it very well, like mix it really well before adding the other batch of flour. So this, like I subscribe, guys, this bread is really nice. Just for this bread alone, just subscribe. So back to the bread, we're adding our one and remaining batch of flour, which is 1.5 cup, into our mix. So we're going to mix this in very well. So from here, we're supposed to pour this into our kneading surface to knead the bread. But before we do that, our secret recipe, nutmeg. Is not so secret, guys. Most bakers put nutmeg in their bread, but anyway, so add your nutmeg. If you don't like nutmeg, you can skip it. So we're gonna knead this now. I can't say how long, depends on how you knead your bread, but give or take 6, 7, 8 minutes is okay for first kneading. So we're gonna knead it until it's all mixed in. Dust with flour as you need. That's what we have the 1/2 cup of flour for, because the main recipe calls for 3 cups. That's the dough mix calls for 3 cups. So the remaining half is for kneading. Well guys, at the end of the day, I used more than half. I used about 3/4 cup, not up to 1 full cup. It was less than a cup. So just keep 1 cup of flour by you in case you need more than half cup of flour. So now we're going to add butter into our mix, our dough mix. So now we're gonna knead this real good. Release the energy into the bread. Just release it. It makes it taste better. So you keep kneading, just keep kneading and kneading, and dust with flour as you do that. Keep kneading. It might look messy, but don't worry, it will come together. It's almost, you see, voila, it's all done. Please forgive my son. He's the one making noise beside me. Back to the bread. Now we keep kneading until we see what I'm doing here. I'm checking if the dough is good to go, if the bread mix is good to go. So when you touch and it pushes back, it's good to go. But if it doesn't push back, just keep kneading for a few more minutes, and trust me, it will be good to go. So after kneading and you're sure that it's good, everywhere is not sticking to your hands anymore, you put back in your mixing bowl or whatever bowl. Cover. I use cling film to cover. You can use a wet cloth to cover it, and I covered it for 1 hour. So after 1 hour, it was it has doubled in size. So trust me, it doubled in size. So guys, we're gonna pour this back into our kneading surface and punch it. So now we're gonna punch and shape our bread into our desired shape. If you want it bread rolls, sorry, forgive the noise, my son, please, just sorry guys. So I'm gonna shape this now. I am making okay, yeah, this is my pan. I buttered my pan first. So now I'm going to shape this into different sizes. So if you want the whole loaf, you don't want to shape, you can just put it in like that. It still come out nice, but I'm shaping mine because when I want to give my kids, it makes it easier for me. So I shape them into different sizes. So you can make your own the same size, but I shape mine into different sizes. So this is what it look like now. So but put it in the pan. So after shaping, and mind you, I cut the dough into different pieces to make the shaping easy for me. So I covered it for 30 minutes, and look what it looks like after 30 minutes. It has doubled again. Right. So now we're going to put this in the oven and bake for 30 to 35 minutes, and yeah, our bread is ready. So you cut with melted butter when you're done.